is videos to show you how the toolbar works. I picked a trial. Now, to change your trials, you just click this one, and you pick the one you want. Just you can watch the demo, right, and see how this thing flies through here, right? Push play, boom, the dart goes through there, right? Now, if you want, I can pull this thing back, and once again, I could drop the toolbar down here with the demo, and I have my stopwatch. I got to pull this thing up to a usable format, right? Because here, I'm going to put my toolbar down here, okay? I can back this thing up. And let's say I'm going to measure from the tip of the, because once it's fired, it stays at the same speed. So I'm going to say that this is 11, okay? And I can start that at 0, okay? So I'm going to see how far it goes in a certain amount of time, okay? So this may be the easiest. There's two different ways to do it. One of them is I'm going to see how far it goes from here to here, or how far it goes in a certain amount of time. So I'm going to go from 11 to, let's say, 21 or 31. Let's do 31. That's 20 centimeters. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 10 centimeters. So it keeps going up. That's a little past that. That'd be 32, right? So I know that makes it a little confusing, okay? But when you do the math on it, it's going to make a lot of sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my marker, okay? So I started here, and I went all the way up to here, which is, if you count it, this would have been 10, 21, right? And I said 21 centimeters in 0.0333 seconds. Okay, I grab my calculator, right? I have 21 divided by 0.0333 seconds. My speed is 630, actually 631 centimeters per second. So I go 631 centimeters per second. All right. Now, they don't have like certain things on here. Just to kind of let you know, when you go to do your thing, they will tell you the mass of the cart, and you need the mass of the dart, and that's what they give you in the subsequent trials. So if I do trial number 2, right, hit load, watch what they're going to say. Mass of dart's this, and the cart's mass is that. So that's all your information you're going to need for doing these inelastic collisions. They keep changing the mass of the cart by putting stuff on it, so that way, you know, you're going to get several trials to different. It says in the instructions online in Google Classroom. Okay, with that, it shouldn't be too hard to do once you know how to do this velocity, and then you can measure. Well, I guess I'll show you how to measure the final velocity. All right. So let's go back to try one the demo. Let's load this thing back up. All right, to see where this thing ends up. You can easily slide your ruler down here, okay? And I'm going to put the foam block. This is at the point where collision happens, okay? And let's go ahead and play this thing, see how far we get. And I'll reset the timer at the point of impact. Oh, okay. So we just inch this thing along. This is the point of impact. Reset my timer. Okay. So then you just go ahead and you would see where we go. Let's see how long it takes to go 10 centimeters. So another way you can do this. Okay, I'm at 10 centimeters, and it took me 0.16. So here's your new set of math, right? So I have gone exactly 10, I say 10.0 centimeters. It takes me 0.1667 seconds. Okay. What's more, calculations are simple. 10 divided by 0.1667, you get the number 59.9. This speed times the kilogram will give you momentum. When this one, it was just the dart, it was huge, 631 centimeters a second, times the mass of the dart, which they give you in grams. They give you grams for this thing. I keep putting kilograms because it's habit. You don't need kilograms. You just keep it grams. It all divides out. So put grams for this one times the grams of the cart thing here, and you can find out. Remember, this mass by the cart by itself doesn't actually have anything to do with it because he's just sitting there. There's no momentum. With that, you should have enough to actually do the slab.